So, if it please the court and my fellow colleague, the devil's advocate, could we please close the case on Mr. Yahweh? I think the evidence is quite compelling, Your Honor. Well, the lady doth protest too much, Your Honor. I think she's having her period. Let's not forget the time the glory of Yahweh looked down and pitied one of his minions, Lysias, who had just taken an utter battering from a bunch of children calling him bald. Yahweh reinstated that man's dignity by sending 2 bears to maul the children to pieces. Me lord. Me lord, a minor detail. Minor. Negligible. A brief reminder out of the Nag Hammadi again, my lord. Oh, damn Nag Hammadi. He was supposed to kill all of them. Oh, nothing, Your Honor. As we can tell from these holy scriptures, the one is unfathomable, immeasurable, limitless, all good, all mercy, all grace, all love, all redemption, unnameable, all beautiful, and theoretically in coherence with major ancient other world religions and philosophies on the source of all. It can only be love. It can only be good. That is how it functions. Yahweh, as we can all see, is very fathomable. Quite frankly, he has psychosis and definitely an addiction problem, and he's a raging narcissist. If I can see all his pathologies, then I can fathom him, my lord. So he can't possibly be God. He is God! You mean an assimilation of warring deities from indigenous tribes in the area when settlement happened? Warring gods? I am totally offended after everything my people have been through. You have the pantheon created by humans to create archetypes and understand their world, but then picking the demented one out of the pantheon, the antagonizing force, as your big god? That's insane. The pantheon is only there to describe all the facets of the unfathomable one. The guy on top, the lady man, the mama papa, that's the big god. We all understand that, and none of us have apartheid in countries. None of us have caused wars. So how about you stop keeping the war god as your big boy and go to the big source of love so you can stop fucking beating us up, bitch? This is quite frankly anti-Semitism. He is our God. How dare you? How dare you? He is our God. And sure, we might have been the main owners in the slave trade and perpetuated most of the wars and are committing an apartheid in Israel. But our God says we can. We're chosen, don't you remember? We are the chosen ones. La la! So, warring God and a warring sect of radicalized minds. Weird. Weird that one would become the image of their own God. Right? Very weird. Well, how that happens. Not only do I call for the incarceration of Yahweh, but I would call for a warning to be placed on all books containing him. For the safety of human spirits, human souls. This is anti-Semitism. I am finished. I am done. This is like the courthouse at the end of the universe. Does this ever end? We've been doing this play for 2,000 years. Do I ever get out of this courtroom? Call in the liberal media we own. Anti-Semitism happening. Oh, great. Here we go. You're gonna Dave Chappelle me.